Actually, was on point tonight. Okay.
Welcome to the post-game press conference. I'm joined by our winning coach, Coach Tim Cohn, and our best player of the game, Christian Hardinger. Coach Tim, you entered this game with a twice-to-beat advantage, but right from the get-go, you emphasized to your team that it was important to be aggressive and get it done in one game. Can you just talk us through some of the moments which you liked about their game today?
Well, yeah, I mean, we have a lot of respect for Magnolia. They've handled this quite a bit over the last couple of years, and so you know, we knew we had to come out and play a great game. We saw what happened to San Miguel in the first game, so they were the #1 seed. We didn't want that happening to us at #2. So I just felt like guys came out aggressively and did a great job on the defensive side. Our bigs, Christian and Japov, were really rotating well and getting out on screens, on ball screens, and that makes all the difference in the world for us. And then we just had really good energy throughout the game. We never let it settle in. We just kept pushing and pushing. So it was a great all-around performance all the way through.
Coach Tim, with the win today, you're already set for the semifinals. But looking at your game, it was definitely a total domination. Magnolia trailed by double digits for almost the entire game. But are you seeing some of the improvements in which you need to still make as you prepare for the semifinals?
Well, each team is different. We did a good job of matching up with Magnolia this time, but each team is different. I mean, we got Morocco or NLEX coming up. Both teams beat us in the eliminations, so there's always some adjustments we're going to have to make, and we'll know that when we know who we're playing. We'll know what adjustments we'll need to make, and we're going to have to come out and play a complete game on both sides of the ball, no matter who we play. And that's really the key for us, is playing on both sides of the ball.
Coach Tim, apart from Christian Hardinger, who we know played really well today, obviously we also have Scotty Thompson, who was carrying a lot of the load. What did you think about his performance tonight?
Well, again, Scotty plays with that uncommon energy. You just don't see that in all the players. And Christian has a lot of that as well, that uncommon energy that no matter what the situation, he's going to be locked in, focused, and playing hard all the time. You never see these guys take breaks. And so that was kind of like, we were missing Scotty's presence earlier. And we needed him to step up. We need Christian to step up. Ralph stepped up big, especially in the first half, to establish that lead. And we need him to step up because of the loss of Jamie. Don't underestimate how difficult it is for us to play without Jamie. So, he just had his surgery yesterday. I'm sure he watched us on TV. And I know he's chomping at the bit to get back in, but it's going to take a while for him. But basically, this game was for him. We did it for him.
Thank you, Coach Tim. Now moving on to Christian. Tonight you achieved your highest output in Ginebra uniform, but looking at your numbers, the entire conference, you have managed to always come out with a complete game, showing double-digit scoring with multiple rebounds and assists as well. Can you just tell us a little bit more about how you managed to stay consistent the entire conference?
Well, I think at the beginning of the conference, I always have a little adjustment period because the teams always throw some different stuff at you, and then it takes a while to figure out, okay, he's coming from there, so now Ralph must be open, or the high-low to jab it. I'm just trying to affect winning, and that's why it's great to play with my teammates. The management and Coach Tim, they did a great job of getting good guys that are winners. We talk about Scotty, but you cannot underestimate the majority of Ralph. He played amazing. He's not forcing anything. He's just playing within the system, and I think that's the goal, just to affect winning, and then the rest will come.
Christian, you already mentioned the crucial role that your teammates also play. And looking at the stat sheet tonight, 4 other players were also in double digits. Can you just tell us about the level of comfort that you feel and have developed playing alongside your teammates?
Well, we playing now together for a long time besides Mav, and now you see Mav is even more included within the whole structure. And I think we just, if we keep playing together, we keep playing hard, and we keep talking to each other. Oh, I think our communication this game was great. You know, we huddled up a lot of times. I feel like that's something that sometimes you don't do, but it's very essential for trying to create a winning game or a winning culture. So I'm just happy I have great guys around me, and everybody's trying to find the best shot for everybody.
Thank you, Christian. Now we would like to open the floor to our friends from the media.
Can you talk to Christian first? Ask Christian if you're gonna ask questions so we can get out of here. I'll be here all night, you know me. I won't stop talking.
Christian, congratulations on
Thank you.
leading Ginebra to the semifinals. Speaking of the semis, thoughts on either NLEX and Meralco, both teams that beat you guys. Meralco beat you by big margin, and NLEX, you almost sneak out a win last week.
Well, both teams are very great, and you cannot underestimate any team. Like, you cannot underestimate any team that makes it to the semifinals. But I think even today in this game, we were great prepared. You know, the coaching staff knew that there will be a lot of pressure and prepared us greatly, so we were able to counter it. And so just coming up with a game plan and working on our game and then give our best, that's all we can actually think about as players.
Christian, you seem to have gotten the better of your matchup with Ian Sangalang tonight. Just your thoughts about that.
Well, Ian is a great player. I still cannot figure out how everybody knows that he will shoot the left hook, but somehow he gets there not every time, but most of the time. So I have a lot of respect for Ian's game, and I'm just happy that we were able to overcome his skill set today. All right, thank you. Oh, never mind.
How about your battle with Calvin? You guys have the
It's never personal with Calvin. You know, Calvin will be Calvin, and he adds to the spice of the game. So that's always welcome, I guess, for the fans and for the basketball society. That was fun. All right, thank you, guys.
Go ahead.
Coach, you mentioned about Meralco and NLEX, what I asked Christian, both teams beat you, Meralco lopsided
Yeah,
margin,
it's
NLEX
very concerning that they both beat us, and obviously we're going to have to really study the video. You know, right now we'll prepare for both. We'll start preparing tomorrow for both teams, and we'll have one assistant coach follow one, and the other assistant coach follow the other, and they will prepare. And they'll break down our last games, and then we'll start breaking down the series that they're playing now together. And hopefully from those breakdowns, we'll see some stuff that we can do, and see stuff like how are they defending our triangle? You know, how are they defending the ball screens and things like that? So we got to go through the video and then really maybe change up matchups, because obviously our matchups didn't work the first time around. So there's a lot to do, a lot of work to be done before we play these teams. But we expect to make some solid adjustments.
Would you welcome a if both teams go to a game 3 for you to the extended rest or?
Well, yes and no. I mean, it always wears out the other team when they have to go the distance, but it's only 3 games. It's not like a 7-game series, where they go 6 or 7, you're really worn out after 6 or 7. 3 games, not so much. And we don't, it's also very easy for a team who's sitting on the sideline, not playing to lose their sharpness. So, it really, I mean, if we play them right away, we'll be, I think, sharper coming from this game and the way we're practicing. But having an extended long stay, we could lose a little bit of that sharpness. And they're going to be sharp because they're having to play at a really high level each game out. So it's a two-sided sword. It's not one is preferable over the other. And bottom line is we don't have control over that. So, you have to control what you can control. So that is, being prepared, being ready, whenever that finishes in 2 or it finishes in 3, we just got to be prepared and ready and hopefully sharp.
Which did you expect to be this quick and easy?
I'm totally gulat, man. I'm so gulat right now. I'm shocked that this happened this quick and that we were able to beat them like we did. I mean, all day today, I was like just dreading having to come and play this game and thinking about, oh no, we got a knockout game on Wednesday. Oh, and you go through those emotions leading up to the game, and then once the game starts, you just lock into the game. But it was a tough day today in terms of, trying to, the nerves of coming in and playing, especially against a team like Magnolia. They pose a lot of danger. To me, they're the most dangerous team out there outside of San Miguel. So, and they've got a proven track record. Their coach is playoff tested. They were just in the finals in the last conference. So, yeah, we had a lot to worry about today coming into this game, and we're totally shocked or I'm totally shocked that we played as well as we did and were able to finish them tonight. Honestly, I'm real happy about it. I have to admit, I'm real happy. I didn't want to play another knockout game with them.
The loss of San Miguel somehow got you worried.
Yes, exactly. I think it was a good lesson for us when we saw that. It really kind of spiked us a little bit because we saw that San Miguel lost, and everybody was assuming San Miguel was going to win, but we got beat by Terra Firma 2 during their elimination. So we knew how good they are. So we're not surprised as much as San Miguel was really heavily favored. But that sent a message to us. If they're really heavily favored and they lost, and our game's more of a 50-50 game, then we better bring our best game tonight if we want to get through it. So there's kind of a message sent to us. We good?
All right, and that sums up our post-game press conference. Thank you, Coach Tim Cone, and congratulations as well to Barangay Ginebra.
I know it's been a long day for you guys also. The games start early, and then you have to hang out, and you got to come back. Really do